Friday, December 8th, 4:19 p.m. New York time. U.S. stock markets close. We just finished another week. Many stocks made new highs of the year. Outstanding. We'll go through those. First, I want to show you the yields and give you a little insight about the yields. U.S. Federal Reserve, aka central bank, controls short-term interest rates, overnight lending. That's not a power of the president, nor is that a power of Congress. Yep. We don't give all power to one particular department, agency, persons, the United States. Thank goodness. The United States has inflation and the world has inflation. The United States has high interest rates as well as many other places. That is not all under the control of the United States president nor Congress. And inflation, a lot of it has to do with your local state. Yep. Your governors decide on rate increases on the utilities. Because the United States, we give a lot of decision making at the local level, at the state level, not at the federal government. Looking here first at the 30-year yield, as I mentioned also, as the yields go lower, typically the dollar goes lower, making the dollar weaker, making U.S. products cost less when they're bought from overseas, making our imports cost more. Pros and cons. You can't have the whole cake and eat it. 30-year yield, here's the high for the year, 30-year yield. The trend is down, going down. The last Federal Reserve meeting, the Fed left interest rates unchanged, on pause. They did not lower them. Two different things you may be hearing from people. They left them unchanged. That is not the same as lowering them, as many talking heads misleading people. So there we go. Here's the low for the year. And again, we're currently trending lower on yields. 10-year yield also trending down. If you notice we made a deeper retracement. And the 5-year also trending down. Here's the high for the year, low for the year. And the 2-year, high for the year, low for the year. And you notice the yellow candle? That means we didn't take out the higher low of the prior week. So the 10-year, the 30-year, 10-year, 5-year all broke below the low of the prior week, but the 2-year did not. There's a divergency there. And the Federal Reserve does have meetings upcoming to vote to decide to either change its rates or leave them unchanged. One thing to be concerned about, well, many things to be concerned about. First, we'll go to the equity indexes, is that this administration, the past administration, again, don't control inflation. They don't control interest rates. But unfortunately, currently there's high interest rates and high inflation that the current leadership is stuck with until things change. So a lot of companies, free markets, do have and are overpricing by choice. You might consider ditching some of the products or services you buy till someone gives you a better rate. Cash index, S&P 500, new high for the year. So we have stock market at new high for the year for the S&P 500. Outstanding. We have a strong stock market. Outstanding. Yep, even with inflation, we have a strong stock market. Companies are performing outstanding, making huge gains. NASDAQ 100 last week, we're at that swing high. And this week, lower high. So it did not take out the prior week high in the NASDAQ. But notice this. This is outstanding. This is a consolidation. And this big candle here, we came down, retested it this week, and buyers stepped in defending it. So the NASDAQ is still bullish. And now we're looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Outstanding. It also made a new high for the year. So right off the bat, looking at these indexes, these top three, S&P 500 this week made a new high for the year. Dow Jones made a new high for the year. And NASDAQ made a new high of the year last week. Outstanding, strongly bullish stock markets. First, if your individual stocks, 401ks, indexes are not performing equal or better, it's never too late to rotate out of those losers, go with winners. Because the Dow Transports made a higher low for the week, close red. Here's a high for the year. Okay, Dow Transports is not where leadership is. Dow Utilities, green for the week, higher low. Here's the high for the year. Dow Utilities heavily weighted in dividend stocks. People that are looking for income. Yeah, people are not investing in these mostly. They're investing in growth stocks, technology, where the leadership is. And the Russell 2000 green, higher low. There's a high for the year, right up there. So again, takeaway, the top 3 indexes are performing outstanding. Highs for the new year. Highs for the year to date, outstanding. New highs for the year. Very good. Now, this index here, S&P 500, it has many indexes inside of it. The NASDAQ 100, Dow Industrial Average, Dow Transports, Dow Utilities, S&P 100. They are all part of the S&P 500, making it a very diversified index. Plus, the S&P 500 has 11 sectors. We'll go look at those now. Here we are on the sectors. And each candle will be a week. And we're going to have a 1-year chart, a 1-year chart. This stock symbol for the stock ETF is XLK, very similar to the NASDAQ 100 because it's a technology stock ETF, outstanding. Again, this consolidation, this past week retested here. Buyer stepped in, defended it. Nice. XLV, healthcare. Green for the week, higher low. Here's the high for the year. Here's the low for the year. Yep, so we did break above and close above this swing high. Outstanding. So now we'll remove that. Healthcare, people are buying it. But it's not at the high of the year. So again, there's better ones than this one. XLF, financials. Yeah, higher interest rates. Your financial institutions should be making more profits on what they charge high interest rates are. Yeah. Again, many financial institutions, to give you an example, insurance companies also invest in the equity market to make income more than just the premiums you're paying for insurance policies. This is a stock index, stock ETF of many financial institutions, broad banks. Green for the week, higher low. Here's the high for the year. XLV. Yep, XLV. Consumer discretionary. Look what it did. Green, higher low. This big red candle, that was a panic selling. Here was the high of it, the orange line, and we broke above it. Here's the high for the year. What I'm interested to see on that particular impulse move down, this one here, how much volume went down there. When I hover over it, it will show here on the bottom left. Over 25 million shares were dumped. And then this one here, 34 million were dumped. So again, panic selling, more panic selling. But the candle here that broke above and closed above it, 27 million. So the dump, 25 million. Buyers stepping in, more buyers, outstanding. That's good. That confirms new buyers, more buyers stepped in here, first dumping there. Confidence in this sector, XLY, X-ray Lima Yankee. But again, this sector is not at the high of the year yet. Nope. Next one, X-ray Lima Charlie, communication services, huge consolidation. Here's the high of the year. Again, went down, tested here, defending it. Consolidation, nice, turkey's better, higher high. XLI, industrials. Green for the week, higher low. broke above this swing high here from August. It actually closed below it. We changed this below, so I'm going to keep it here labeled because it hasn't closed above it yet. So that's concerning. And it closed above it. X-ray Lima Papa. Sorry, X-ray Lima Papa. Consumer staples, red for the week. Did make a higher high, higher low. And look, rejected. So here, right there, big dump, dump, dump. Watch the volume. Let's include the volume. There we go. So volume in there was 49 million plus 58 million plus. So more volume on the second week here. 87 million. Yep. 49 million plus 58 million plus 87 million plus. So a lot of dumping, panic selling. First here, this green candle, 55 million plus in this one. So again, there's more volume here than panic selling. Okay, 55 million here. And this week that just ended 50 million, which is interesting. Yep. Because, yeah, we did close red, lower low, lower high, close below here. But overall, I see this as consolidation. Just people maybe reloading, taking some profits as well too. So consolidation. Staircase pattern higher high. XLE. Energy. Red for the week. Lower high, lower low. Broke below the swing low here. And closed above it. Again, the current momentum is down. This is not a winner. But they're making huge profits. It's again, your state, your governors, they decide utility rate increases. They decide as well, your utility companies, if they have a smart grid system, is it a modern grid system? Is it energy efficient? Is it using better sources to produce electricity? Well, give you a little insight. Natural gas has been declining for weeks. Many power plants use natural gas as well as coal, crude oil. So if your utility bill is included with natural gas, is your company, the electric company, passing the savings off to you? If not, are you holding your state accountable? Here we go. XLU utilities. Green for the week, higher high, higher low. But again, overall bearish. Here's the high for the year. XLRE, real estate. Green for the week, higher high, higher low. Almost like a dodgy candle. Very suspicious of that kind of candle. Big wick. Yeah. X-ray, Lima, Bravo. Materials, inside candle for the week. Okay. The market couldn't decide if it was bullish or bearish to break out that prior week. Very interesting. Yep. This is a candlestick pattern. You have an inside candle, prior candle on top of a trend, often means bearish. Yep. So may have a retracement. Doesn't mean it's going to go natural bearish, just maybe a retracement somewhere, some areas. So those are 11 sectors. Again, we've seen technology is the winner. And let's look at some of those technology stocks. Beneficent 7, alphabet order. First, Apple. Alpha, Alpha, Papa Lima. Green for the week, higher high, higher low. Very close to the high of the year. Outstanding. Amazon. Green for the week. Lower low, lower high. Last week was the high of the year. Outstanding still. Bulls came in defended. Look, all these wicks on the bottom. Okay, very interesting. Tight consolidation here too. So that's concerning. Tight consolidation. Google. Green for the week. Huge consolidation. Meta. Green for the week. Again, a huge consolidation. Just shy of the high of the years, all these. Microsoft. Again, huge consolidation. Buyers stepping and defending this again here. Let's pull back. Nvidia. Green for the week. Huge consolidation. Building a lot of energy. Tesla. Inside candle for the week. These prior candles here, huge wicks on the top, are showing sellers at the top of those bearish. Little tiny candles here. Near the bottom of there, bearish. This may be distribution. Distribution means smart money selling. You had a big panic selling on this candle, We haven't tested it yet. Here's a high for the, yep, looks like institution doing distribution. That's all public information if it's having institutions increase or decrease. Yep. Here, this week was 600. This week here was 616 plus million shares dumped. 649 million shares dumped. Again, I say dump because they had that huge tail on the top, rejected it. Wow. 422 million on this one, 649. So all that high volume here, small trading range, big sign distribution. Yep. Smart money selling. That was Tesla. Snow, inside candle for the week, almost near the high. Netflix, huge consolidation. Thank you as always for spending just a little bit of your time with me. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching.